What is UbuCon and why UbuCon?
So, since the Ubuntu project started, there have been regular events, in-person events, which were called developer summits, UDS for short. And UDS was where the Ubuntu developers would get together and plan the next release. So we would put a release out in April and a release of Ubuntu out in October, and then shortly after it, a few weeks later, we'd have an UbuCon, UDS, and we'd plan the next release.
Those got really, really big, and we started iterating faster in our development. So we decided, okay, instead of doing it twice a year in person, we're going to do it more often online. So we switched everything to online, and while that did all the technical side of it, we did all the planning that we needed to do.
And we noticed that we missed the in-person events, and that's partly why the UbuCons started, is so that we could have these in-person presentations and interviews in a corridor and things like this that you just can't get on Hangouts and IRC.
And it was so popular that we did it again and again, and it's grown so that this year it's 2 days, 2 tracks, many speakers, and it's just sort of a way for people who really love Ubuntu, and some are and some aren't tech enthusiasts. They can get together and hang out with other people who love Ubuntu, learn more, and just sort of have fun.
So an UbuCon is typically a community-run Ubuntu event. So community members get together to organize it. They bring in presenters from their country or area, and then they run an Ubuntu conference for the users.
Like having this kind of involvement is great. And how can we turn that up, so that as well people knows more about the project, like we communicate and so on.
We had some in Germany, we had some in Florida, in France, all over the place, Latin America, and they're just fantastic. Like what's really nice is that it brings together so many people, and it's not just canonical people or just community people or just people like partners. It brings together everyone.
UbuCon this year, it's co-conference with Scale, and so we came here for Scale, but we were very happy that the 2 days before Scale proper, there was the UbuCon event, and for this event, a lot of the attention and a lot of the keynotes have gone to Snappy and Ubuntu's convergent vision, which fits in really nice. Of course, I'm going to plug my own project here with Mycroft, because some of our goals are to get Mycroft on embedded devices, which Snappy helps with, but also on the Ubuntu phone.
Would you recommend anyone watching us to join an UbuCon or maybe make their own one?
Yes, on both. I think definitely go to an UbuCon. These events are amazing. They're fun, they're invigorating, they're educational. They're just a great time. I mean, I've had such a wonderful time since I've been here.
They're a lot of fun. We get to meet a lot of people, and you learn some stuff during the talks. That's always fun. But also we have parties afterwards. We get together. You get to have lunch with people. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and definitely get involved too.
It's a perfect opportunity to get to know people, to interact, to also witness other teams, like stuff you haven't even seen before, see how they work, what's new there.
If you can get to that, go to that. It's definitely worth it. If you're in the US and you can get to UbuCon at Scale, it's definitely worth it to travel here and go to that.
All the UbuCons I've been involved with, they always need volunteers. So if you want to help out, if you want to run a camera, if you want to help find speakers or sponsors, there's always work to be done.
But if you can set one up, even better. I mean, there's a lot of work involved, but I think if you're interested in setting up an event, I think that's a great way to do it. Go to ubucon.org, I think it is. Find out more and reach out to the community team at Canonical. They can help. So people such as David Pinella and Daniel Holbach and Michael Hall and people like that. So definitely.
I can't wait to see you next UbuCon.